Hey, everybody, welcome to the Heavy Leather Topless Dance Party!
Yeah!
I feel like there's not enough light over me. Is there? Can I get some more light? No. Hey, in the booth, can I get some more light? I don't know if that's possible or not, but I could use some. Hey, everybody, let me introduce everybody. I am Ken. You might know me as the frankly legendary rock writer, sleaze grinder, and this, of course, is the last gang in town to my right. It's America's other showgirl. It's Pearl Buttons. Yeah! To my left, Chachi to my fawns, it's Stacy DC.
Woo!
Right over there, it's the Kings of the Nighttime World. It's the Black Leather Lagoon. Incredible show tonight. Incredible show. Probably the greatest show we've ever done. All right, Swilson man, get over there so I can.
Yet.
Swilson man, get over there quick so I can.
You're gonna jinx us, Ken. I need to find some.
I don't like that.
Wood to knock on.
If you would have seen the calamity and chaos happening before we got here,
just don't set the bar so
you wouldn't
high.
think it. But I think it's going to be great. Big show all the way from New York City. Lorna Rock Kings, Swilson are here. Let's hear it for Swilson.
Woo woo!
I got a long history with those guys. Also tonight, a performance from the incredible Jessicalee Skary. She's playing with the Black Leather Lagoon and in a snake.
Yikes!
I held the snake. He's so cute.
I don't know.
So
if
if you have a fear of reptiles, you're really in for something. Also, our old pal Ruby Vail's dropping by from Good Vibrations to show us the latest and greatest in adult toys, tools, and novelties. Everybody, for having a good time with yourself. What a show it's going to be! So, but before we get to the show, first of all, let me say this. Stacey DC is very sunburned for being on TV. What is going on? What is
I didn't get dressed.
Just glaring
I
red.
was dressed before I realized what's going on with these guns.
Yeah.
But hey, I was hoping the lights wouldn't actually come down.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Did you put aloe on it?
I did.
Okay.
I put sunscreen, I think, everywhere else, but I was in a book, and I don't know.
Pearl was in Canada last time.
I was in French Canada.
French Canada.
Exotic.
They don't let you forget that.
She was in an exotic foreign country performing some burlesque, and now she wants us
seems
to know.
happy to be back.
I am happy.
I forgot. She wants us to now refer to her as an international showgirl, Pearl Buttons.
Hair flip.
There you go. Tell us, how did it go?
It was good. It was really fun. I'm really tired still. I did 3 shows in 3 nights while I was there.
Oof.
Yeah. It was a lot.
Well, you look fresh as ever, I gotta say.
It's all the makeup.
What did you learn about Canada while you were there?
That they're as nice as you think they are, and that saying A is a real thing.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. I thought it was just a stereotype, but it's a real thing. I made them feel better by telling them that Wicked is a real thing, and they were like, what? Really? I was like, yeah, no, people say Wicked awesome. It's not.
They must have loved you there. I can't imagine.
How could they not?
How could
Everyone
they not?
loves me.
Everybody loves a little Pearl Buttons. All right, everybody. I think the drummer of Swilson is here now, and I think perhaps we can get some music on. So listen, everybody. Oh, wait, hold on, Squeaky Dave. Squeaky Dave over there he's zealous. This is one of my all-time favorite bands, and I think that you're gonna love them too, everybody. You wanted the best, and you got the best. The hottest band in the world, Swilson!
Shirt, snap on Ouija board, black man sail. Shirt, snap on Ouija board, black man sail. I'm in the laboratory, racking my brain. 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 Shirt, pants, snap on Ouija board, black man sail. Shirt, pants, snap on Ouija board, black man sail. I'm in the laboratory, racking my brain. Racking my brain. I'm in the laboratory, racking my brain. I'm in the laboratory, racking my brain.
Band, everybody. Incredible. Come on over here, Swilson Band. By the way, Stacey, I forgot. Also, tonight, maybe might shave somebody's head live on the air.
Wow, I hope
tonight.
it's not mine.
No, it's not yours.
Is it yours?
No, it's not mine either. I don't have any. But I'm
You're
saying,
not shaving mine.
if we have the opportunity, I was saying, if we have the opportunity, would you like to shave somebody's
I
head?
would love to. I
on-
don't know what tools I'm working with, but I'm all in.
I think, some kind of buzzer.
I need
So-
this cord, hon.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Last time I shaved someone's head, I got into a really big fight with my boyfriend.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait,
it was
what
his
happened?
head. Well, I
Oh,
was just
like
trimming his
that.
hair. Turns out I didn't know how to do that, and I shaved it, and
So trim turned into a shave.
yeah, and then a breakup.
Oh, wait.
Join us.
Here we
Right.
are, everybody. We're here with the Swilson Band. Of course, you got Swilson J. Swilson right over there.
This couch fits an infinite number.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can fit as many people as you need to. Right up there, it's Squeaky Dave.
It's like the TARDIS.
Squeaky. Hey. Squeaky. I'm assuming that it's hard to do a split on a rug. Was that the problem?
Yeah, not too much.
Let's come on. Let's see if we can do it. Can you do one out here?
Okay, hold on.
All right. Here we go.
It looked promising.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go over
Do we
here.
have
Just
camera?
do one right here, and we'll. Wait. Hold on.
God,
Oh,
I think
whoa,
it's
here we go.
my
There we go.
Wow.
Snap,
62.
crackle, pop.
Hands up.
Okay,
That's-
okay. Now, try and guess Squeaky's age.
His skin is so nice. I almost said that.
It's
to him.
perfect.
Yes, he is. He's 27 years old.
23 years old. Keep
Yep.
guessing.
Yeah.
Keep
There he
guessing.
is.
Go higher.
And of course, yeah, you can sit back down. You can sit back down. Come back, Squeaky. And then of course is Dean right there.
Hi.
Look, it's
Hi,
Dean.
everybody.
Do we get
Hi,
to shave
everybody.
his
Hi,
head?
everybody.
No, you don't get to shave Dean's
Hi.
head.
Hi.
want
Hi,
to shave
everybody.
that
I mean, you
hair.
might get
TV
to I didn't
land.
ask
Hi.
him, but.
You
then
guys.
also- and up
by
there,
far the best
you got
looking
you got Chris. He did a little drumming gorilla for us. You know how much we like drumming gorillas here.
I'm here to please.
Swilson, of course, you are the Loner Rock champ, but now
Yeah.
you've got this band with you, which
Well,
I don't know if you can still be Loner Rock. It's more like social rock at this point.
Yeah, it's very social at this point. I'm no longer the Loner Rock champ. I'm the former Loner Rock champ.
What's this about 30 Rock?
There was a
I
time.
don't watch that show. I never saw that show.
There was a time when you wrote songs about demons, of course,
Yeah.
as evidenced by your debut album, Demonology.
Right.
Then you went through your garbage phase. You started writing songs
Yeah,
about garbage.
garbage-centric music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that kind of burned out.
Yeah, there was no audience for it.
Yeah, nobody wanted.
Nobody wanted it. Yeah, it was
Nobody
throwaway
wanted the
music.
garbage rock.
No.
So where are you at lyrically now? Swilson?
Existential glam.
Existential glam.
Yeah.
That's good. I think everybody's into that these days. So
Yeah,
that-
sure.
I think
That
that my
works pretty
life
well.
is existential glam.
You know
It
what?
really is.
That's
It's
how
most
I
of
would
our lives
describe
here
Pearl
on this
Buttons
couch,
as
I would
a-
think.
Funny, my life is still about garbage.
Yeah. Swilson,
For demons.
you have a semi-famous bass player right here.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. Let's name some of this guy's credentials.
The Dictators.
Oh, he's in the Dictators. Look at
Yeah.
that.
I was.
I
The
was.
dictators are no more.
The Dictators. Did you kill the Dictators?
No.
Okay.
No, I
Was
tried.
it a coup? Did you overthrow the dictator?
I don't like how much you had to think about that
Yeah,
one.
he might. He might
I'm
have, I don't know.
uncomfortable.
He's saving for the book.
Yep.
What other bands have you been in, Dean? Let's name them.
Well, I was in the Brotlow.
Brotlow.
Who
Oh man,
you
I love the
reviewed.
Brotlow.
Yeah,
they were a
you
great
reviewed
band.
Brotlow.
Yeah.
I was also in the Voluptuous Horror of Karen Black.
Oh my God, Voluptuous Horror of Karen Black.
Yes.
Squeaky, weren't you in that band too? Weren't you one of the dancers for the?
I was
Voluptuous-
one of the dancers early on.
That's where you learned to do his splits.
Sure.
And then I played with Richard Lloyd for a while.
Incredible.
And I also play with Osaka pop star now, which is John Caffiero, who just put out that tribute to Dr. Demento record that's out now.
That's incredible,
I
man.
play all over that record. So that was cool. I got to play with William Shatner and Adam West and a few other cool people, Fred Schneider. So that was pretty cool.
So Swilson, as the front man
Yeah.
of the band, how do you feel having to live in the shadow of the famous bass player? It's got to be some tension
It's really
there.
difficult. I
That's
do
gotta
a
be
lot
tension.
of things off stage, and when I'm not with the band, to try to cope with it.
Mostly dealing with garbage.
Yeah, it's supposed to
After
deal with garbage.
after the show, generally speaking, after the Swilson show, who do people want to talk to? Who do they gravitate to?
Squeaky.
Squeaky. Yeah,
Squeaky, yeah, he's the
definitely
guy.
Squeaky.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Well,
What? He said what?
What's-
Seriously, honey, what sign are you?
Yeah.
What?
what is the weirdest gig you guys have played so far? You think?
Oh, this one.
Is this
Definitely
it?
this one.
Yeah, this is
this
it.
one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite the compliment.
Yeah.
And the greatest gig we've played, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
These guys are from New York City, so if you have any questions about the big city, Pearl or Stacy, this is the time to ask because they have all the answers.
No.
You don't have any?
I'm from upstate New York, so like on principle. No.
Yeah,
Albany.
Buffalo? Albany. Okay.
Buffalo is. We won't get into this. This is a long argument that you don't want to touch.
Have you guys ever played Albany?
I've played there many times.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I like Albany.
Where did you play?
Played
Valentine's.
yeah, Valentine.
Valentine's closed. It was so sad.
Oh,
We closed it.
Huge Mets fan, so we got along quite well. And then I also played the QE2 before it closed back in 1883.
okay, good.
Before my time.
My band came over on the Mayflower.
What sort of audience reaction is the Swilson band looking for? What do you like to see out there when you're rocking? What do you like to see the audience do?
Blank stares.
Just yeah.
No, come on. We discussed this. We discussed this backstage. Open hearts and open wallets.
Yeah.
That's right.
Do you
That's
like
true.
the
That's true. That is actually our band motto. Yeah.
Open wallets.
what you get a lot of these days at rock shows, I feel like, are folded arms. Do you get a lot of folded arms?
No,
No.
absolutely not. I'm going for the hypnotized eyes, but we get a lot of open arms.
Yeah, I would say
Open
that's accurate.
Like this?
Yeah.
Like up like
No,
that?
No, people
Okay.
are. They want
Yeah.
to. They want to do this.
More like this.
Yeah.
More like this. More like that. That's open arms.
Yeah, that's open arms. Yeah.
I mean, it's like a.
Well, this area is their chakra is open here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Their heart chakra.
Their heart chakra.
like I said, open hearts, open wallets.
Any,
Whatever comes first.
That's also what you want at a burlesque show.
right.
For anyone who's asking.
Yeah, that's true. Do you like it when people throw money at you? Is that cool?
I mean, I'm always fine with people giving me money.
Yeah.
It's hard when they try to hand it to you because you're like, all of these things are coming off.
Right.
I have nowhere to put this.
Right, that's true. I always feel awkward when I go to a burlesque show because you're supposed to throw money at people. It just seems rude to throw money at people.
It's not a thing
But-
so much in Boston. I like when people give me money afterwards because then I
Okay.
generally have a place to put it
Right.
because I'm not naked.
But I feel like we should start doing that with bands too. I think bands would like it if you threw money at them.
Sorry, I don't get it.
But you don't want.
I don't get it.
You don't want.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, you don't want money thrown at you. That's cool.
Strippers, honey.
Oh, like weather strippers?
Yes.
Weather stripping.
Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
talk
Yes.
quickly.
Weather stripping.
Quickly,
Good
let's
to the house.
talk extracurriculars if we can. By the way, Dean just produced the Ross the Boss record. He's the guitar player for Manowar. Some people would be nobody here clearly, but some people would be very impressed by that.
Well, I did the new Ross the Boss record
Yep.
by Bloodsworn out now, and then I just finished. I was 3 weeks in Bilbao working with this band, the Wizards, who are like a hard heavy metal occult band from
Nice.
from
I like that.
from Bilbao. Very very cool band, super cool.
Swilson and I, true story, have a podcast. It's called Advanced Demonology.
Yep.
We've been doing it for like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, since 2011.
2011. I don't know how many years that is.
I
But
know,
it seems like a lot.
Because I was playing it on the car ride up, and I was like, wow, it's 2011. And some of this, we played like new songs from 2011.
Yeah.
And I was listening
now
to them
old
today,
songs.
and they sounded like songs from 2011.
Really?
I was
Did
like,
they?
this is so 2011.
Wow.
People
I-
were doing this in 2011.
So we're dated already.
yeah, we were dated.
I've known Ken since I worked at Go Kart Records,
That's true. Yeah.
since like 1997 or
Way back.
96.
Way back in the day when I was
But you guys were podcasting before it was hot.
Oh, we were.
Oh, yeah.
Not.
That
And
was
by the
before
way,
it was cool.
Advanced Demonology was an offshoot of my other podcast, which was the Movies About Girls show, which Squeaky and I were on.
That's
For
right.
6 years before that.
Yeah.
So we have a long history of talking on the phone to each other,
Yeah.
right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Once a week.
Once a
for,
week.
For 100 episodes.
Long history of
Yeah.
Skype
Yeah.
calls.
A deep internet relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
Podcasting. And then and now, but I've moved on to television now.
I can see this.
Yeah.
It's amazing, too.
I just want to say something
Go
about
ahead.
that. I don't have a microphone. You took it.
Oh, here you
Oh.
I don't
But
even
that-
want. I don't even want.
That actually podcast made you famous at work. Ken and I worked together during our day jobs, and we had to Google him when we were interviewing him, and all of the stuff from movies about girls popped up, and everyone was like, "We can't hire this guy, like
Yeah, he's
clearly." And I was the one that advocated for you and got you the job, pal.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
You
Wow.
did the right thing.
You really did.
Unfortunately, the Movies About Girls website is gone now. It was an amazing website.
Oh no! Well, it was
Nothing
their
has ever
homework.
really gone
Yeah,
from the internet.
Oh, okay.
And
Find that
honestly,
shit for you.
here it's a good lesson for everybody because all of this is temporary. Everything you love will be taken away
So
eventually.
just throw it in the garbage.
Yeah, so just it's all
You know what we
ephemeral.
forgot to mention as far as extracurricular stuff?
Go ahead.
Is our drummer, Chris.
Yeah, what's up with your drummer, Chris?
He plays with the Bamboo Kids.
This guy plays with the Bamboo Kids.
Dope.
It's true. It's true. Wildly unsuccessful and
Great record.
proud to be on.
Yeah, one of my favorite
wildly
unsuccessful
unsuccessful.
rock bands, the Bamboo Kids. And what about all your bands? You had the Stallions. Who else did you have?
I was in the Stallions. I was in the Shems. I was in the Little Caesars. All kinds of bands.
We were in Hot Corn Girls together.
Hot Corn Girls.
I still want to know how old this guy is.
You don't even. This guy is as old as you think he is.
Wait, what?
12.
Ageless.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
it.
Asian.
Yeah, something like that.
I want to know your skincare routine. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Spicy food and whiskey.
Nice. That is good advice.
Like on your face or just in like.
I think that's what everybody should get into.
You'll figure it out.
He eats with gusto. So we
By the way, I wanted to. Thank you. I had first heard the incredible Swilson with the song that he played this evening, which of course was polyester shirt, polyester pants. Probably your signature. That's your song. That's your hit.
Yeah, that was
Polyester.
the hit during the Demon phase. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about the making of. How did you write that song? What was
Well,
what
I
was
was
happening at the time?
I was watching a lot of old horror movies. Well, not old horror movies, movies from the 70s.
Yeah.
And I noticed that people getting killed all were wearing polyester shirts and polyester pants.
Yeah.
Every single one of the victims
Right.
in these horror movies. And then I just started to think about all the things that were in horror movies, like
Yeah.
tarot cards, Ouija boards, black masses, seances.
Right. Yeah.
And, you know,
It all came
the
together.
poetry just came together.
It all came together.
You know?
Yeah.
And created the magic, you know,
Yeah.
and that, and just kind of trying to learn to play guitar. And I basically deconstructed the song "Deuce" by Kiss,
Yeah.
and just that's basically the song.
Yeah.
You know, it's
That's
a
beautiful.
deconstructed version of "Deuce" with my wonderful poem.
Swilson's the only guy I know whose favorite guitarist is Ace Frehley, but I bet there's probably lots of people.
Only guy you
I know
know.
plenty of people.
Literally
You
the
being-
only,
You being the sleaze grinder, the only guy
literally
you
the
know.
only
That's not-
guy I know.
I know people who are.
I'm sure you do, man. I'm just
Well,
saying me.
I was friends with Todd Youth, who was in Ace Frehley, and he was like, he even told Ace to his face, said, "Ace, you know, everyone has their Chuck Berry. You're my Chuck Berry." You know what Ace said? Whatever.
Right. Well, listen,
That's what Ace said.
this has been fantastic. You guys got to go now, but we'll hear more from there. They are, everybody.
Okay.
Swilson. We got a little taste of what the Swilson band is like. So there they go. There they go, Swilson. We're gonna hear a little bit more from Swilson
Thank you, guys.
in just a bit. You're welcome. Thank you, Dean. There they go.
Incredible.
Love those guys. Now, Stacy and
The moment
Pearl,
of truth.
this is something that we've been preparing for.
And possibly not enough.
I don't know.
Ever.
I don't know how prepared we are for this, but I think we're prepared. I'm looking at Rebecca in the booth. Are we prepared for this? We're prepared for this. All right, here we go. This next performer, she's one of our favorites, and she's going to do something tonight that's never been done
You
before
shouldn't do maybe.
on this show, or maybe ever. I don't know. I don't know how it works out there, but we're very excited about it.
I hope the snake has done this before.
It was gonna be a surprise that there was a snake, and you just
You already said
You
there
already
was a
said it
snake.
was a snake.
did I already say there was a
Yeah.
You sure did, pal.
snake? I ruined my own surprise.
And I reminded people.
You
I did a double mistake.
Okay.
Macaroni.
You got everybody's ready? All right, here we go. We're thrilled to have her back on the show, performing with the Black Leather Lagoon. Everybody, it's the incredible Jessicalee Skary.
Woo!
Here we go.
I love your ass for bad or worse. I love the nasty way you curse. When you sit down, it's wild how you sit. Find your heel in the ground, the groove a bad girl should. I love your boots, your fancy clothes, your bouffant hair, your pantyhose. I blow out gasket for your pink jelly bean. Your picnic basket splits my spleen. Ooh, you look good. Ooh, you smell good. Ooh, taste good, like a bad girl should. Bad, 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 bad girl. 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 Bad, 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 bad
Oh my God,
Oh
everybody!
my God.
Jessicalee and the Black Leather Lagoon. Yeah! Truly incredible. Woo! Jessica, I believe Jessica is handing the snake over. I believe his name is Lucius, over to the snake handler.
Woo!
Here she. Oh no, she's look at it. Here she comes.
Oh, here she comes.
Now
Here
we're
we
gonna.
go. Now we're business.
Now we'll get a little bit up close and personal.
How do you feel about it?
I'm fine with it. Go ahead. You can get next. You can get next to Jessica though. It seems like you want to
I
interact.
mean, I'm just facing one of my fears.
Go ahead. Move over a little bit, buddy. There you
Okay,
go.
pal, this is
There
fun.
you go. There you go.
Nice.
How do you feel
He's
about
a nice snow bro.
how do you feel
I
about
promise.
snakes, Stacy?
Oh, hi,
Well,
sweetie.
I've literally never touched one for a reason,
Really, go
but
ahead.
I feel
No, go ahead. You can give it a.
on Jessica,
give it
I
a
feel
shot.
a little better.
You are, by the way,
wow.
Jessicalee. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back. You were instrumental in our show moving to 10 p.m. So that was nice.
I heard.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
legend,
Tell about that.
legend goes, if you watch really closely at Jessica's last performance, you may see some vagina. I don't believe that. I looked. I didn't see any
I didn't
vagina.
see it.
What is
But-
emo
Vagina
people
or
talking
vulva?
about?
Like, let's
Vulva.
be...
Let's be.
Yeah, let's.
I can
Let's-
neither confirm
we
nor
don't want to
deny.
embarrass ourselves.
There
in
may
front of
have
Ruby.
been a sparkly lip slip. I wore those Sam panties again tonight just to prove.
Yeah.
And now we got a
But
good
nothing
look.
pop out.
The higher ups, they said,
I always
need
tape
you to
them
go-
in.
They
Keep
said,
everybody in their assigned seat.
I need you to go to minute 38 and 43 seconds and take a look at what's going on there. And I was like, okay, just put us on at 10 o'clock. It's fine.
Yeah, you helped us get where we belong, so thank you.
Where we
right.
can say vagina.
Right.
Get off our back, Mom.
Yeah,
I
and
never-
also, I mean, it's art, man. Jessicalee is an artist. Everybody knows it.
Right.
you.
This is all art.
I've never thought about how important panty, like the coverage is. I don't think I've ever had to worry about that.
I think a big part of the problem is how are you? I'm not a big person. I'm a very small person. I'm 5 feet tall. I'm 127 pounds. How am I supposed to fit my vagina on this tiny triangle? Like,
I can't,
Yeah,
and I,
agree with
haven't.
that. I agree with
point.
you.
Double stick tape, man. Double stick tape and a lot of prayer.
Let's talk snakes. What's the name of this snake that you got here?
this is Lucius.
This is Lucius. And what kind of
He's
a snake
looking
is,
right at
is
me.
Lucius?
He's a ball python.
He's what you
Oh.
call a ball python. And pythons, I believe, are the ones that strangle you to death. That's how it goes.
No, these ones just want to ball up and cuddle and be in the dark. They like boobs, as you can see.
Yeah. What is this? Can I touch?
Yeah.
There we go. Oh,
Just
look at
don't
that!
upset
Wow.
him, man.
Oh my goodness. What do you?
Snacky boy.
You ever touch one of these? It's wild.
Just my eyes.
Okay. Hey, give it a
It's a
little.
lot softer
I was
than you
holding him
think.
earlier. He is the sweetest thing in the
Yeah.
world.
Such a sweetie bear.
What does this guy, Jessica? What does this guy eat?
He eats tiny rats because
Tiny
he's
rats.
still kind of a baby. He's very small for his kind of snake.
Does he have any rats in here right now?
No, he ate days ago. They only really need to eat once a week.
Wow.
Terrible existence.
No, that's exciting. Imagine that.
No.
I could get so much
can't.
done.
By the way, Jessica, I heard that you were recently part of the Women in Comedy Fest. Is that correct? What did you do?
I wasn't. So I don't do stand-up comedy anymore.
Okay.
And
Wait, did you at some point?
I did naked stand-up comedy a couple of
Nice.
times.
Okay.
It's like,
all right.
oh, they'll let me be naked here?
Yeah.
I'll stay.
Okay.
There's beer and I can be nude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I have a show coming up of my own, and my friend Noye, who is one of the hosts of the smaller shows, like, oh, come and plug the show that we're both in. And when I got there, she wasn't there, and they're like, you ready for your 5 to 10 minute set?
Oh, nice.
Oh boy, what'd you do?
I told stories about butt plugs.
Wow.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, that works.
People love that. That's better than half the comedy we go to. So
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
that you have 10 minutes of stories about butt plugs.
yeah.
I'm glad we're
I
friends.
don't even have 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yep.
But
Also,
I was just plugging my own show,
yeah.
which is Potter Prom.
Let me wait. We'll get to your plugs, but let me ask you this: when you were doing stand-up, what kind of themes did you cover? What is your comedy?
I just sort of angry feminist stuff. It was
Okay.
very men are trash.
All right. Yeah.
I'm glad I can say that here. It's not
Yeah.
Facebook. I won't get banned from Heavy Leather for saying that men are trash.
No, you can look right in the camera and say "men are trash" if you like.
Trash.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
did you get banned from Facebook for
Yeah.
that?
No, because I'm trying to plug my show right now.
People do, though. People do.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's true.
Remember, the men are trash.
But no, I did like angry feminist stuff, and my name back then was Jessicalee Rabbit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very
My
good.
maiden name was before I was married.
Hey, guess what, everybody? All right, stay here. You wanna hang out for a little bit? You can hang out, right? Is he okay? Can he hang?
He might need some snaky earplugs.
Okay. All right. You can get him over there. But
Ugh, he looks so good right now.
it's a handsome snake, by the way. That is a handsome. Is it a he snake or a she snake? He snake. He snake. Everybody.
He's such a snuggle bug,
wonder if
let
it's
me tell
obvious.
you.
I hate how none of us know what is a he or she. Like most animals.
How are you supposed to tell with a
impossible.
snake? But listen,
Yeah,
everybody.
I don't know.
Speaking.
I don't know how you check.
Speaking, we got to keep things moving. Speaking of butt plugs, we are always thrilled when this next guest comes by. What? What? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm intro. Oh no, don't play it. It's not time yet. We are always thrilled when this next guest comes on because she's always got a tote bag stuffed from the latest and greatest in adult toys. From everybody's favorite adult superstore, Good Vibrations. Here she is, everybody. It's
Yes!
Ruby Vail! Come on in, Ruby. There she is. Oh, everybody
your
loves
butt
her.
right here, girl.
Everybody.
I want
loves
you to
it
have plenty
when
of show and
Ruby
tell
is
room here.
Yeah, she's here with her tote bag. First of all, the last 2 times you were on, we had to try our best not to get too graphic, but guess what? Thanks to Jessicalee Skary's vulva, all bets
God.
are off now.
Get dirty, Ruby.
So you can get
my
as dirty
God.
as you would like, Ruby Vail. So let's find out. By the way, since we last spoke, it's been a few months. Any new sex toy trends that we have to talk
Any
about?
new sex toy trends? Nothing that I can think of off the like
Good.
sort of
Okay.
bigger trends,
'Cause
but
I don't
Okay.
need any more trends to stay on top
Well,
of, so that's good news.
But one thing you're hearing a lot about these days is sex robots.
oh, right.
You're hearing
well,
sex robots
I'm
all the
not
time.
hearing a ton
Yeah.
about them.
Oh, you're not? Maybe it's just
Where
my...
are you browsing?
I just feel like people are talking about sex robots all
what
the time.
websites are you on?
Okay, maybe that's
No
not.
sex
that's
robots
not
in the
then.
stores yet?
Maybe I'm
No
maybe I'm
sex
wrong.
robots in the stores yet.
Okay, great.
The big news at Good Vibrations and in my own life is I now have a sex toy named after me.
What?
No!
This is the Ruby plug.
Oh my God.
I know.
How
That
did
is
you-
so nice.
how
It
does
is my
that-
favorite
Oh.
color.
It vibrates.
It vibrates. I'm gonna hand it off.
This is a plug for your
It is a butt
anything.
plug.
A butt plug.
It's a butt plug.
Yep. It is the
This
Ruby.
isn't falling out.
Nope. Oh boy, that's really
It is
vibrating.
rechargeable. That's the lowest setting.
Oh, this is the lowest
Wow.
setting.
Let's
What do
turn
you-
that baby
let's- yeah,
up,
let's-
pal.
If you press that button.
Oh, this button. Oh my God! Wow, that is
Okay.
really.
She gets
Oh my God.
intense.
What are we doing? That's bananas.
So that was just a deep honor, something to
Oh,
share
that's
with
incredible.
my family.
Wait, so how did
Are
they?
these buttons
Is
supposed
that
to
on
be
your resume
intuitive?
now?
I'm adding it to my resume. I don't update my resume that much. So
Bring us into the process
Do you have a
of
LinkedIn?
How,
yeah, from my sophomore year of college.
Okay.
wait a minute. So you came into Good Vibrations one morning and they said, Ruby,
Well,
You
I
work
think
hard.
here you go.
Sort
This
of,
is
obviously I'm a little biased, but
yeah.
I think Ruby is a great name for a sex toy.
Okay, yeah,
a lot
absolutely.
of people
Yeah.
sort of would say like, oh, if you had a stage name, like it would have
That's
been
a lot
fun.
of burlesque names are
Exactly.
Ruby.
A lot of burlesque names. It's a great name. It's a great name for a sex toy. So
Do you have any guidance around just buttons on sex toys in general? Because I know it's supposed to be intuitive, but I always have one bouncing around the bed because I can't figure out how to turn it off.
I don't think it's intuitive.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So you're fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Usually like press and hold to turn it on. press and
Holding,
hold to turn it off.
constant.
Yeah.
So
Press
many
Even if you
hold.
press like longer than you think you should
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
One.
That is also good advice for giving ladies oral sex.
Yeah.
Press and hold.
Longer than you think.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
way
Longer than you
All right,
think.
that seems.
You'll know when you
Going.
can stop.
Let's
You will know. If you have to ask, don't stop.
Another vibrator that I get a lot of questions about,
Okay.
which I brought specifically for you all.
Yeah, this one is.
It is the
Tiny.
Club Vibe. It's very small, and it actually responds to sound. So if you were like
I
out
think-
at a show,
Yeah.
it would respond to the music that you were hearing.
Wait a
so
minute,
I'm gonna
so-
give that to you.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Like, and it would
So-
turn on and turn off.
So like,
with the
let's get
music?
some noise.
Yeah, let's get. Hey! Really, it's vibrating away.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you can also control it. Like
Oh my God.
I can put it on this setting.
So you would just.
Can you do a
would
voice
just-
command?
Yeah, you can talk into it.
Oh,
But wait a minute.
my God.
Oh, my smart.
But what? If,
Do you
am I-
know when you might want to use this?
No, I don't. I don't understand.
I've
when I
been
would use
thinking
this.
about this. It's actually a weird fantasy I brewed up. Not so weird though. It's obviously very common.
Yeah.
It'd be hot to like go out with somebody you're dating and like you're
Go
not in
dancing.
control of when it's happening to you.
Oh, I like that.
it
Go
would be pretty
dancing.
Sexy, yeah.
Oh.
And like
Or you could just
partner-
not have a
your partner
partner.
has the remote.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Vibe.
All right. All right.
That is
Yeah.
hot as hell.
That's
So
good.
I know.
What's this called?
This is the Club Vibe.
The club vibe, everybody. The
Yeah.
club vibe. I think.
I don't want to go
predict-
clubbing, so this is perfect.
I predict this will be very popular on the
Or
dance
it
floor
could
everywhere.
just be like the lazy vibrator, like you have it kind of in between your legs, and then you have the remote up here.
Yeah, that's good too. Yeah.
Oh, I like that too. That's fun.
Lazy
Just as
masturbation
good.
is really important to talk about.
This thing really feels like
I
it's
don't-
its own, like it's got a life of its own.
What else do we have in here?
Yeah. What else you got
How
in
about
there?
a little taste test?
Okay. Here
All
we
right.
go. Here we go.
So we've got some flavored lube.
Ooh, flavored lube.
Is
That's
it-
always
is everyone
good.
ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it?
Is it vegan?
It is vegan.
I can eat something.
Oh wow, let's do it. Just lick it right off.
There we go.
What
Is this a
flavor do you
mint
think it is?
flavor?
I don't know. You have to tell me.
Are we guessing? Is that the
Yeah,
game?
I'm gonna guess. Yeah. That to
It's
me,
familiar.
tastes a little like.
Not watermelon.
I have a guess.
What's your guess?
Is it green apple?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
It's so obvious. I'm terrible at that game.
I'm an
All right.
excellent guesser.
I thought it was vanilla cake frosting.
Okay, wait. I need to.
Did it taste like?
Did you bring
Does it
any?
not ta-
Did
does
you
it
bring
taste like
anything to
frosting?
clear our
Watermelon.
palates? No sorbet.
All right, here we go.
This
This
is
is the next
nice.
one.
It's a classy place
Here
here.
we go. Here's the next one. All right. I don't know if the yellow is going to give you a clue or not, but let's see.
Ooh, I think it's like a mango.
That one tastes like coconut cream pie to me.
It's another fruit of some sort. I swear I eat fruits, guys. I swear.
Is
I've
it like
had
passion fruit?
It's not like a. It's a citrus.
Is it papaya? No, it's not papaya.
Peach, duh.
Peach, everybody,
Tangerine
peach.
I thought it was gonna be more exotic because
I
it's
only
lube.
eat peach
I
rings
was
when
like
I'm high, so I don't know.
Yeah.
going with tropical fruits.
This is your fruit for the week, though.
That's true. That's so much
green
safer
apple
than
and
putting
tangerine
ice cream on
peach.
your goods.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it does not have glycerin, so it's not
Yeah.
gonna give any yeast infection.
Oh, okay. So this is like cool for like lady parts.
It is very cool for lady parts.
Because sometimes liver
everything in
lubes
that-
you like don't want to put all up in your
That's
business.
just food for
Yeah.
yeast.
I'm assuming that everything in that bag is good for lady parts.
You go right on
Okay,
there.
good.
Yeah.
What else we got?
I'm just
What
trying to
else we got?
avoid a yeast infection, man.
All right. This one is sort of part art piece, part weapon, and part sex toy.
Okay. Oh my God.
This is the 11.
Oh my God.
There's something for your
It
man.
weighs like 3 point something pounds.
Wow.
It is
I don't know
a
how close.
hefty gal.
Oh my God.
So
This seems.
So it's
people
stainless
coming
steel.
in
Honestly,
for
Ruby,
that
this seems
know
like too
they're
much.
coming in for that. This isn't something you just
Yeah.
surprised by. I would say, like
It's not
you
an
come
impulse
in
purchase.
to buy this guy or you don't.
I
I
feel like
think
that's
true.
uh,
That's a yeah.
it's
That's
Wow,
I
is
want to
this
hold
a-
it.
that takes a special personality.
Wow,
to
that
it.
is heavier than I expected.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's only like 3 pounds.
something like that.
Give me
I'm not as strong as
give me
I
a reason why that would be the preferred.
So some
Instrument
people
for
want
someone.
something that's really heavy,
Yeah.
something with a lot of heft to it and firmness, which obviously stainless steel
Okay.
has,
All right.
is really good for G-spot or prostate stimulation.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of folks like this kind of piece because it looks pretty.
Yeah.
It is also designed
I
in
can see
Fall
myself.
River.
Yeah, it's a mirror. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you could totally use that to beat off a home intruder.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Another great art piece.
It's the Swiss Army knife of sex toys. Mirror, weapon.
You could use it for massage too.
Yeah.
So it's not just an internal thing. Another
Is that a bong?
no.
That's a real.
That would be pretty cool.
We get a lot of
That's-
questions
that's
about
a real
that.
beauty.
I thought I would bring this because Pride is coming up. I'm
This
all
is
about
beautiful.
Pride right now.
I love the curve on that thing, I
Um,
gotta say.
And again, G-spot stimulation, like if you were using it on someone else, you have a lot of like room to have some leverage to kind of like really press against their G-spot. And the cool thing with this toy and with the steel one is that you can submerge it in warm or cool water.
Sure.
It's really going to hold on to that temperature. So you can play around with temperature.
it's
get
like if
kind of a different
Lucifer were a
sensation.
taxidermy sex toy.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to put that on my mantle. Like, it's
Yeah.
really pretty.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's really
Beautiful
nice.
blown glass.
Incredible. Anything else in there, Ruby?
What else do we got?
What else do we got? Oh my God. There's some.
We got some.
Those are
we
You got some
serious.
handcuffs.
These I also picked just because of the aesthetic. I really
Yeah.
like the gold.
Oh, beautiful.
Really, really pretty. You can like have a little light bondage.
Sure, a
with
little
your
light.
partner.
That's my favorite kind of bondage. Is just a light.
Yeah. maybe
nothing too
maybe like
crazy.
a little more than
Yeah.
light bondage, but
Nothing too crazy.
yeah, and little attachment kind of. You could have someone's
Nice.
hands behind their back, or wrapped around something else.
I have a question. How long have you been working at Good Vibrations?
It's been 4.5 years.
Do you feel like the patrons have sort of evolved to more of an eclectic group? Like, are more people opening up to this world, do you think?
Because there's a lot more. I mean, like, sex toys get featured in BuzzFeed all the time. Like,
Right.
Right.
people
That's
are
great
more
news.
aware of sex toys and
Let's
sexuality.
let me hold this thought for 1 minute. Let's listen to a little more Swilson, and then we'll get back and we'll finish
Okay.
our discussion.
Sounds good.
So let's do a little bit more rock and roll from the Swilson Band.
Secret treasure.
right, let's get back to this bag. Anything left in the bag there, Ruby?
So this is one of the products we picked up recently. That's one of my favorites. It's not specifically a sex toy. It is oil for your pubic hair.
What?
Oh. Tell me more.
What?
It's bikini season, it's swimsuit season, and in general, we should all pay a little more attention to our pubes.
Okay.
So, really nice scent.
Here we go.
Oh, lovely. Very
citrusy.
clean.
Oh yeah, it's great.
So this is good for any sort, not just.
Yeah, I've put it on the hair on my head. I put it on my eyebrows, which were weirdly dry in the winter. Used it on my pubes. It's great.
So is it good pre-shave, or would you recommend it just for the hair you're leaving?
Just to soften them up.
This one is really just to soften it up, but they also make a cream that's good post-shave and something that's good for ingrown hairs.
Oh,
This
that's
is
important.
incredible news, man. Life changing.
Is that a life changer?
Yes. I can't possibly
so
tell you
good.
why, but
That's fantastic.
it's good news.
Yeah.
There you go. Ruby Vail. Incredible. As always, look at all this incredible stuff. You can get it all at the Good Vibrations store.
And check out their classes.
Yeah, check out the classes.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. We'll get to the class in a minute. It's that time of the show, by the way, where we have to do the plugs, where we have to let everybody know what they're up to, because everybody's here for a reason, Stace. They want you to buy their products or see their shows. So let's get the Swilson band over here, and let's get Jessicalee Skary over here. Hey, Angela, you still want to get your head shaved?
I'm shaving my head that 3 times already. I'm shaving my friends.
Okay.
Oh, it's a no. Darn.
Okay. All right.
I was really excited.
All right, go back over there. All right. Let me tell you this, by the way, before we get to the plugs. I will tell you that next week on this show, it's really going to be something, as you may or may not know, Stacy, DC, and I, before this television show, we had a radio show, and it was called the Sleaze Grinder Super Show, and we did that show with a band called the Humanoids, and the Humanoids will be here next week. We will reunite with the Humanoids.
Brotherhood.
We'll also be reuniting with Elsa Riot, everybody, who is back from Africa. Also, funny man Dan Hall and our old pal Hope Zimmerman's dropping by for some pointless competition with Stacy and I, so that'll be fun. So let's get to the plugs. First of all, the incredible Jessicalee Skary. Where are we going to find you next?
You can actually find me Saturday morning. I'm going to read the Better Bundo book to children dressed as a mermaid at the Boston Public Library.
Beautiful.
And then Saturday night, you can catch me and Pearl in Worcester for a Game of Thrones murder mystery dinner and burlesque show. And then the next day, you can catch me at a bar for 75-cent oysters, and I'll be a mermaid again.
Incredible, everybody. So many incredible things with Jessicalee Skary. How about the Swilson band that's back there? Let's find out what's happening with them.
We got a record coming out sometime in July on a Japanese label called Vanishing Point Records. And what else do we got going on?
Aren't you playing Friday night?
Oh, on Friday night. Where are we playing Friday night? We're
playing at Tavern at the End of the World. Right here in
Boston. Somerville.
Charlestown.
Charlestown.
Yes, in Charlestown.
Right.
We're playing with Duck and Cover and Tom Baker and the Snakes.
Incredible, everybody. Tom Baker and the Snakes, how prescient. Also, Ruby, what's happening at Good Vibrations? There's always incredible...
I mean, everything is happening at Good Vibes. Most sort of imminently, we're going to be at the Boston Pride Festival on the 9th. We're going to be giving away a bunch of sex toys.
Yep.
I've been organizing them all, bagging them up, so we got some good stuff.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Pearl, where are we going to find you?
Saturday, I will be out in Worcester with Jessicalee Skary for Game of Thrones burlesque. There's going to be a lot of wigs, and I'm so excited. And then later in June, I'm going to be in Potter Prom, produced by Jessicalee Skary.
Wow.
Not wearing a wig this time. That's the 17th and 21st. Oh, Jess is still wearing a wig.
Jessica, she'll be wearing a wig.
So there'll still be wigs.
Gala, you got something coming up?
Yes. June 30th. You can check us out. Once Ballroom with Gene Dante, Future Starlets, and Parlor Bells, and Smitty with guest DJ set by Tad McKitterick from Sidewalk Driver, and stop by Deadbeat Records and grab our 7 inches. Ah!
Anything for you? Sammy, anything for you?
Yeah, we got a gig. Radom Girls is playing at once on Friday, July 26th
I forget who's on that bill, but it's going to be a good show.
It's going to be a fantastic show. That's it. Anybody else? Anybody else got anything? Good, because we got some head shaving to do and we got some dancing to do. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's been incredible. This is the part of the show where we dance. If you don't want to dance, you stare awkwardly at the camera. That's completely up to you. And there they are, everybody. The Black Leather Lagoon!
Using gym warfare. Rock. Well,